What's going on, guys? It's Thursday and I'm back to help you win another Forza Horizon 5 trial event. This week we have Carrera de Resistencia, which in English means endurance race. Pardon my horrible American way of pronouncing Spanish words, but this is a road racing event for retro supercars tuned to S1 spec. The car I decided to go with is, of course, a 2005 Ford GT. I made a tune for it. I'll show it on screen right now. It is called Road Racing V2. Now, originally, when I kind of first got on this game, I thought the Ford GT was better with no rear spoiler, but having the adjustable front bumper spoiler, whatever you want to call it. But the longer I've played this game, I've figured out that it really is better to have both pieces of aerodynamics on the car. Just have the front bumper tuned all the way to the max pounds of downforce, and have the rear spoiler pretty much all the way to the least amount of downforce. It kind of makes a very, very good balance for the car. It's what I did with this tune. It's an overwritten tune from a previous one I made months ago. It's very, very good. You will also see this combination in my upcoming Forza Horizon Open recommendation video. You'll see this. It's going to be that same tune car combination. I also have one called V12 Road Racing, which is also very good, but this one is just a little bit better. I think for my money, if you combine all the different road racing types in this game, the circuits, the trail, the point-to-point races, whatever, street races, all the above, I think this is the best S1 car in the game. And not just because it's a Ford, because I am a Ford guy, of course, you already know this, but I think just for my money it is the best. I've always been a fan of this car, and Forza Horizon 4, this is my favorite S1 car. You can go way back to like Gran Turismo 4. That's when I really fell in love with this car. It was one of the variations of the car was the cover car for that game, and I fell in love with the car way back when. And I still love it to this day. It's just no matter what game I play, this car is in, I just feel super comfortable with it. It's just a very, very fun car to drive. It's a very, very diverse car. You can you can be drag race if you wanted. You can be just circuit breaker. It can be just a top speed, high end car. It can do it all. It's great. There are many other cars you can use for this event and be successful. Like the McLaren F1 is a good choice. Gee, there's so many good retro sports cars in this game. It's really not going to matter because this is kind of another chapter in the trial history of Forza Horizon 5 where the AI is bad. It's like 3 or 4 weeks in a row where they've had just like the one name AI unbeatable still per se, but they're not using like fully maximized cars. They're using ones that are kind of mid-range stock even to some degree. So these events, the last few weeks, have been very, very easy, and hopefully it continues this way, so people don't get so frustrated with these trial events. But no matter what you use, you're probably going to be okay. I definitely recommend the Ford GT. Like I said, I think it's the best car you can pick in this situation, and for S1 road racing in general. I'm trying to think of other S1 retro supercars, excuse me, I like. The Mercedes AMG CLK GTR is very good. The Nissan R390 is very good. The Lotus Elise GT1 is actually probably the second best one you can pick in my opinion, just from my experience. It's a very, very good car as well. But the Ford GT, you should have it. It's been a prize car like 97 times already in this game's life cycle, which is insane. This is probably never going to happen, given all the stuff I've told you already, how the AI is just pretty much non-existent. If you somehow have to go to race 3, it's a Goliath, which is like the road race that goes around the entire perimeter of the map. It's like a 12.5-minute race. So if you have to go to race 3, just keep that in mind. If you haven't done that race, it's a long, long race. It is the endurance race. That's kind of where the title comes from, I guess. But I can almost guarantee you will not have to go to race 3. You're probably going to win races 1 and 2 easily. Even if you're not doing very well, don't have a good car, you could probably use a stock car and be okay, just because AI is just ridiculously underwhelming. But I definitely encourage you to give this car and this tune a go. Either one of them, the V12 Road Racing tune or the one I showed in the video, the Road Racing V2. Give them a go. This car is very, very fun to drive. I think you'll fall in love with it if you haven't already. Let me know down in the comments what did work for you, what car you did decide to go with. Are you happy that the Forza trial events have been easier lately, or do you like more of a challenge? The only thing I kind of fear is if these events keep going very, very easy, people aren't going to want to watch the videos to try to figure out what's the best car to use. It's not really going to matter what the best car is if you're going to win regardless. But we'll see how it plays out. Let me know down in the comments how you feel about that. Leave a like on the video if it helped you out. Subscribe if you want more future videos like this. If you need any help with anything, I just want to talk Forza with a great group of guys and gals. We got a server in Discord. I have a link to that specific server in the description. Feel free to hop in there, say hello, or not say hello, just be a lurker, whatever you want to do. Hop in there, get involved. It's a very, very fun time. The share code for the tune will also be in the description if you missed that earlier on in the video. That's all I got this week. Hopefully you guys get all these challenges and events done. I'll see you next week for another video.